Welcome to the Shortwave radio channel, and of course, I often get questions about the Icom IC R30 receiver because it's an appealing radio for what it is capable of doing. And a lot of it has to do here on this channel, of course, with the fact of its shortwave performance. So, a lot of you are saying, well, if I buy it, do I have decent shortwave performance or not, and is it worth it? And the question should be a little different because this is a wideband radio and it's meant to be very different from a regular shortwave radio. Now, it does receive well on shortwave. There's no question there. But there is a difference, and one of the differences we'll see here. Both of these radios have the MLA30. This is the Tecsun PL368. Look how clear the signal is. And I mean, this is a sub $100 radio.
At least 17,000 health workers have died worldwide from COVID-19 over the last year. Amnesty International.
If you listen to the same signal on the Icom IC R30, okay, it's one of the things that is going to show up is that, yes, the signal's there, but when there's no voice, you can hear that there are spurious signals, a little bit of high-pitched tones, and there's other voices in the background.
Which amounted to a health worker dying every 30 minutes was, quote, a tragedy and an injustice. This is certainly...
And this is exactly what I'm trying to say with this radio all the time. For the price that it's sold, it has a hard time coping with strong signals around it. And so, even on shortwave, it will overload with other signals. So you hear two voices here, where this one does not. How does a $78 radio work perfectly with an MLA30 outdoors, while $1,000, because this is $1,000 in Canada? Okay. The reason I'm hard on the ICR30 is very simple. It's not because it doesn't necessarily do the job that it's meant to. It's that for the price that it's sold, it overloads, it just doesn't totally cope with regular shortwave radios. It has a few positive points, but honestly, for the price that it's sold, this thing should not be like it is. It should be better. It should have a better front end, and it should simply perform more than this. And it's sad because Icom also refuses to put the real good modes, the real modes that people would want to decode. Anybody would tell me, hey, I want to have a radio that decodes some digital modes on VHF, UHF. This is the last thing I will tell them to buy. I'll tell them to buy a Whistler TRX or something like that, but not this. So that's the thing. It does receive, as you see here, but you have to add attenuation. Once again, a lot of people are saying, well, so what's the problem? Yeah, what's the problem? You should not have to attenuate signals to receive properly on a radio. And that is something I'm continuing on. And if I'd be the only one in the world that would actually be talking like that, I'd be thinking that maybe I'm wrong, but when I see what other people that have tested this radio are all saying exactly the same thing that I do, I can honestly say that we all agree upon one thing, is that this radio is unfortunately subpar for what it should be. And if you are looking for a shortwave radio, you know what? Save your money. Don't buy this. Buy a regular shortwave receiver. Tecsun receivers are way better than this. The Tecsun PL 660, 680, the Tecsun PL, even if you're going to prepare to pay the price for this, the Tecsun PL 990X, hard to beat, so much better. Every portable radio that is decent is better at doing that job than the Icom IC R30. especially with an outdoor antenna. It is sad because Icom does have some great products, but this receiver is not equal to a portable radio that just does shortwave. If you enjoy my videos, please subscribe, give us a thumbs up. Thank you for watching.